time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Wei-Yin Chen gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Career numbers against Chen. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Chen is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jason Hayward goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Just starting things out here in South Florida. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Floyd is there. And that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Fergie Jenkins is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Maybin, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Miguel Rojas will be next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Maybin aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Line hard toward right center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No one out with a runner at second. A high fastball is in there.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. You get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, JT Realmuto. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Rojas is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2. Throw won't get him. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here, and if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They'll try again 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead this one 3-0. So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 8, the pitcher number 31, Fergie Jenkins.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Fergie Jenkins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Batting 9th, center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Dietrich moves over, and that's the 3rd out. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 1. Martin Prado now
Leading off for the Marlins.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Wei Yin Chen.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Cameron Maben is on deck. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Cameron Maben now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Chen leads off first with 1 away. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 2-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Javier Baez as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wind-up and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Grounded up the first baseline. Moore is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. JT Realmuto. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez. And that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at bat, Derek Dietrich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Miami down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding in once again, Ernie Banks. He flew out in his last at bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas comes up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Williams.
Now at the plate, Billy Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope, and he runs that one high and tight for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Billy Williams has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Fergie Jenkins hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Now to the plate, Martin Prado hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Martin Prado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 1-1 home. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Wei-Yin Chen. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Maybin is going to wind up here with extra bases. Prado rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Maben leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Happ has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
So striding in, Cliff Floyd. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3 and 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Popped him up. Contreras is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Miami. Striding in, Ian Happ flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Javier Baez. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line towards center field. And Hayward has a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
But anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to Bour. The 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone.
The batter, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now batting, Starlin Castro. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Dietrich.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Dietrich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Williams sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in once again, Ernie Banks. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Now another 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Williams.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Williams, the runner at second with 1 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Marlins on top, 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 6, Carl Everett.
Martin Prado now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Martin Prado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. One and one, the count to Martin Prado. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Luke over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, pitcher,
Ready for another chance? Wei-Yin Chen. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ball 2. Missed with a breaking ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw him quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Miguel Rojas would be next. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ryan Sandberg is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ryan Sandberg.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ryan Sandberg has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Rojas. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this two-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a one-run lead. Junichi Tazawa is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Junichi Tazawa. Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He was a ground out victim last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Tozawa, originally from Japan, of course. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. A full count, 3-2 to Banks.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Billy Williams. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Realmuto over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami, and we are tied 4-4. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. This is foul right side. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
Count's full.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. You got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready for another shot now. Cliff Floyd. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Cliff Floyd has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Justin Bour, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Up next from Miami, J.T. Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The runner's breaking for home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine as to what that was all about. But I do know this. The inning is over. Marlins down quietly. Score remains tied at 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Steckenrider, a right-hander going 6'5". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 0-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Addison Russell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Prado trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch splits the plate for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Contreras on second. Rizzo is over at first with 1 away. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
This one's down to third. Up with it now is Prado. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Still off square at 4 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 45, Anthony Bass.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Starlin Castro. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, he's got a 3-for-7 line. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant charging in on it, and that's the second out.
Right fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. And we are tied 4-4. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Ernie Banks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
How about it? Left fielder.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Javi Guerra will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lewis Brinson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
The next Cub up, Billy Williams. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Bryant at second. Banks at first. One gone. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Two men are on with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0, and it's fouled away. Two out, bases loaded. Fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hops this one up. Guerra is calling for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. The Marlins with a chance to walk it off as we go to the bottom of the 9th. In now, Lewis Brinson.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, right fielder, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Here's Cameron Maben now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first takes care of Maven, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Banks has got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. The 2-1 is hit hard on the line to right, a base hit, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now the 2-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So striding in, Jason Hayward. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Floyd is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with one away now.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only one out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nick Whitgren answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Into the box now, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Change up just off the black and it's 2-1. Zobrist on third, Happ over at second, Baez at first, 2 out in the inning. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of a bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. This game's all tied at 4. Mike Montgomery comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Digging in, Cliff Floyd. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Down the first baseline, Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Justin Bour.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now at the plate, J.T. Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Miami down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Williams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Count remains 2-2.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Full count now, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Kyle Schwarber will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. One and 1 to Schwarber. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High pop-up. Rojas is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs. Still all square at 4 apiece. Pedro Strop takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get through this one. It's a fair ball.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Johnny Giavotella will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Johnny Giavotella.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The winning run is at first base. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Martin Prado is on deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Martin Prado now. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Prado is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Ready for another chance, Lewis Brinson. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And that misses. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Backhanded. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. 1 left for Miami. This game's all tied at 4. Brad Ziegler gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Floyd is in pursuit. Makes the play. 1 away.
Number 9, second baseman, Javier Bryant.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. Popped him up. Prado waits on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
1 strike.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Cubs strand 1. Score remains tied at 4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a liner. Foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set and the 0-1. 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. And it's fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. The 1-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy
Ready
Williams.
for another shot now, Billy Williams. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
I don't care if you throw sidearm or what kind of arm slot you have. When you serve one up like that, these hitters will make you pay just about every single time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And the changeup is way low that time.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Chris Jimenez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Chopper to short. Rojas loves it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins 4. Bruce Sutter enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Ready once again, Justin Bour. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 now.
Count 2-1.
And the pitch on 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In now, JT Realmuto. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. So 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Anderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Ryan Holiday will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, Ryan Holiday.
He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. Miami down to their last strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Pedro Strop claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bruce Sutter earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.